I'm 26 years old and I have never had my period. Now, I know what you must be thinking. No way, there's no way I heard her right. But you did. In all my 26 years, I've never not once had my period. Which, I'm not gonna lie, there were seasons when I didn't mind it too much. I never had to worry about being on my period during spring break in Mexico, or worrying about if I was wearing white during that time of the month, or have to step out of sports practice because my cramps were so crippling. Now I'm trying to get pregnant, and not having your period is significantly a problem. Is a significant problem? It's a problem. So growing up, I was always extremely active. I played on a bunch of sports year-round, high, intense levels of activity. And I did have a little bit of an eating disorder in middle school, and so I was super, super underweight. So at the time, the fact that I wasn't getting my period wasn't that big of a problem or that big of a red flag, because doctors would just say, oh, you have barely any body fat, you have barely any estrogen in your body, you're so active, it's okay, you're still young, let's not worry about it. I was 16, turned to 18, I got a full workup, nothing came back odd, you're still too young, don't worry about it. So 18 turned to 22, and all of a sudden a doctor said, yeah, this is weird. But instead of getting more of a workup done or trying to find more answers, they just put me on birth control. I've had a lot of doctors since then, and nobody thought that that was necessarily a bad call. So I'm not at all trying to give medical advice, but that's just to say that at 22, I still didn't have any more answers than I did at 16. And honestly, birth control was really great for me. I still wasn't having my periods, but all of a sudden my acne cleared up. I finally got boobs for the first time. I kind of felt like I was finally doing something to address this problem that I just kicked down the road. But now I'm 26 years old, I just got off birth control, and I can't get pregnant. Okay, let's backtrack. It's not that I can't get pregnant, it's that I've been trying for several months and I haven't gotten pregnant and I haven't gotten my period, which is kind of a telltale sign that I'm not ovulating. And getting doctor's appointments to find more answers has been a really slow process. So now I'm 6 months into trying to get pregnant with still no more answers than I had at 16. I don't at all think this is my fault or that this is something I caused, but I do kind of kick myself for not asking these questions sooner. I wanted to get pregnant 6 months ago, and I was just blindly hoping that tomorrow was the day that I started my period. Obviously that never happened, and I just wish I had asked these questions sooner. But if your story looks anything like this, please comment below, because I would love to connect and just get your thoughts on what you found. Maybe I'll post it on what the doctor says.